Some people prefer to read the information. Some like to watch it. Some like to listen to it. So understanding what resonates best with your ideal customer or that person that you're speaking to is going to give you some direction into the type of content that you need to create.
Welcome to Amplify with White Knight Productions. I'm your host, Gavin. At White Knight, we're all about amplifying voices through storytelling. And in this series, we'll be connecting with industry professionals who know how to boost messages far and wide. Today, we're thrilled to have Lori Highby talk us through creating content that converts. Lori is the founder and CEO of Keystone Click, a digital marketing agency in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Tired of seeing money thrown down the drain on DIY solutions or various internet marketing scams? Keystone Click uses the power of education to help businesses make better marketing decisions. Welcome, Lori.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm really excited to be here today.
Lori, would you first explain what content marketing is?
Content marketing is a way to really prove your expertise online. It's a way to showcase the value that you can provide to your customers, and you do that by producing content. And content comes in all different forms. It's videos such as this, blogs, it can be images, it can be audio, podcasts. So content marketing is producing information and getting your message out there to your audience across different channels online in different forms.
So before jumping into content creation, it's always good to have a plan. How do you build a plan that's sustainable and will successfully convert your audience?
First, have to start out with who is it that you're speaking to. The better that you can understand your audience, the more likely you're going to create content that ultimately connects and resonates with them. Once you understand your audience, you have to understand how they digest information. So as I mentioned earlier, with the different types of content that you can create, everyone takes in and consumes information or content different ways. Some people prefer to read the information. Some like to watch it. Some like to listen to it. So understanding what resonates best with your ideal customer or that person that you're speaking to is going to give you some direction into the type of content that you need to create. At the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're producing information that is of value and educating them or connecting with them, that they want to subscribe to you, so they want to continue to hear from you.
So in order to even have a chance at converting, you need to grab someone's attention first. And to get them to look at your content, how do you reach people successfully through a few words and a headline?
The headline is the most important component. If you think about how you make decisions on what content you're actually going to consume, you're looking at your overwhelmed inbox and that you have I have hundreds of emails. Which one do you open? And it's the subject line of that email that really says, I'm going to open this or I'm not going to open this. As you're scrolling through your social media and there's news articles that are out there, you're deciding which article to click on. It's based on that headline. So understanding that message that's going to really encourage someone to click through and consume your information is extremely important. The information has to connect with them on either an emotional level or an intellectual level. So if you, again, identify and understand your ideal customer or who it is that your audience is, do they want to be educated? Do they want to be entertained? Is there something on an emotional level that's going to connect with them? That's ultimately what's going to help you decide what your headline has to be. Now, there are actually a lot of tools that are available to you that are going to help you create and craft headlines that will ultimately convert. And when I say convert, that means someone's clicking on it to further digest that information. If you simply go to Google and type in headline analyzer, you'll find a number of resources available to you. Some free, some are paid.
Thank you so much, Lori, for sharing your insider knowledge on creating content that converts. To learn more about Lori and her company Keystone Click, visit keystoneclick.com. And to hear more insider scoops on how to amplify your story, be sure to follow White Knight Productions on your preferred social media for updates on future episodes.